Now, the main difference between the Polynesian boats and something we call the Micronesian boat is the Micronesian boat usually had one sail. I mean, this is a rough interpretation. This is a rough interpretation because in some cases they might have two sails, but this is a general, and this is back in 1492, early 14 areas, when the Europeans came over and started observing the boats of the archipelago, southern archipelago, the southern part of the world, the eastern, southern, and the Polynesian, Micronesian. You got a lot of little dotted islands scattered all over the place. And so New Zealand, you know, it's a little bit up from New Zealand, up in that area, down from Hawaii. But you could put Hawaii in Polynesia. It's a little bit down, but they usually stick Hawaii in there too, and you kind of move around. Micronesia is a little bit over to the Asian side, and Polynesian is a little bit up and over Australian side, a bit over to South America, you know, Pacific, South America, and it's a warm climate and all that. But here again, what they're doing, you got a sail that looks kind of like a shell, you know, so you get more ritualistic kinds of ideologies and all these things associated with what they're doing. Here again, a coconut weave or coconut cloth weave, or maybe bamboo cloth weave or whatever, and it looks like that. And they have a large oar in the back that works as a rudder. Sometimes they would also have a bit of a house. Sometimes they would have a bit of a house, a little platform on the top, and they would work that also. And we want to keep that in mind. Now, another thing maybe we should say about the Polynesian boats that we didn't say, and the Micronesian boats. A lot of times, in the English boats, you sail this way, and then to tack, you turn the boat around and you tack the other way, or you sail the other way. And then, but usually the Polynesians, what they did, they didn't turn the boat around because they got two sharp ends at the bow and in the stern. What they did was sail backwards. They sail forward, and then they get ready to go the other way. They didn't turn the boat around. They just move the sails. They move the sails around, and then you're able to sail backwards. Now, the Micronesian, sometimes, in most cases, both pontoons was not the same size. Usually one was smaller and one was larger. So you had a main flotation and you had a minor flotation. Of course, in deep oceans they could be quite large, but you have a main flotation, you had a minor flotation, and the housing was situated, you know, between the two. But here again, in a lot of cases, the